This is a statement of the Commission. On Thursday, 25th of June 2020, the TRRC concluded its 14th three-week session of public hearings. During that session, 21 witnesses appeared before the Commission. The total number of witnesses appearing before the Commission since the commencement of the public hearings on January 7th, 2019, is now 241. These include 59 women, 44 perpetrators, alleged perpetrators, and adversely mentioned persons, as well as some 4 expert witnesses. 25 Gambian diaspora witnesses also testified via video link. On June 8, 2020, when we began the 14th session of the public hearings of the Commission, we indicated that with the commencement of our institutional hearings, the session will focus on the prison system, specifically on the violations and abuses of human rights of the prisoners and the other detainees held at the 3 prisons in the Gambia. The session called the following to testify: past and the present prison officials and staff, current and the past prisoners and the detainees, as well as some of their family members or relatives. What emerged from the testimonies of these witnesses shocked the conscience of many Gambians. It was an outrage of extraordinary magnitude to hear the failures of the prison system and violations and abuses of human rights of prison inmates. It is clear from the evidence adduced before this Commission that the system utterly failed to address inter alia the following challenges. 1, proper understanding by the prison officials of the Prison Act that governs their institution. 2, massive overcrowding in the facilities, especially the remand wing. 3, poor quality food, which many attributed to the cause of non-communicable diseases such as beriberi. 4, theft by prison officers of food rations supplied to feed prison inmates. 5, unlawful denial of access to and/or inadequate medical services for inmates with serious consequences and even death of prison inmates. 6, poor and inhumane conditions of detention in the prison facilities. 7, inadequate focus on mental health issues for prison inmates. 8, unavailability of reform and rehabilitation programs for inmates with the consequent effect of rendering the prison system as a mere warehouse to keep prisoners. And lastly, 9, brutal torture and unlawful confinement practices, including unreasonably long detention of inmates in the remand wing. Many of the above challenges have resulted in neglect and even death of inmates while in custody. The prison service, like the rest of the country, was trapped in fear and incompetence during the 22 years of the Jammeh era. For the greater part of that period, The highest academic qualification attained by prison officers was Secondary 4 certificate. The deplorable conditions and violations and abuses committed in the prisons will, no doubt, be addressed in the final report of the Commission with recommendations on how to remedy the situation. The prison service must not be used as a source of self-gratification for senior prison officials or turned into a torture facility that defeats the rehabilitative function of the correction system. Furthermore, the prison must not be used as an open access detention facility for political opponents and security officers. Any person detained at a Gambian prison must go through due process and be admitted for detention through the appropriate procedures. Both prison officials, prisoners, and other detainees have rights, and those rights must be fully respected. The rules and regulations pertaining to the operation of the prisons must be adhered to strictly and at all times. The current session of the Commission's summer public hearings opens today with the completion of the testimony by Mr. David Coley, the former Director General of the Gambia Prison Services. A brief reminder that when the public hearings of the TRRC were suspended in March due to the government rules in response to the COVID-19 pandemic, the Commission was hearing testimonies on the violations of the rights of road users by President Jammeh's convoys. The public hearings on that theme were not completed. The Commission will return to that theme and hear the remaining witnesses who were already scheduled to testify. As we encountered during the Commission's consideration of the themes on sexual and gender-based violence and the former President's witch hunting exercise, it has been equally challenging for the TRRC to get witnesses on the theme of Jammeh's alternative HIV/AIDS treatment program. This is understandable because of the social stigma associated with all these three issues. These challenges notwithstanding, the TRRC continues to encourage all victims of the former President's activities to be, be it road users or alternative treatment program, to please come forward and share their stories with the Commission. In that event, the TRRC assures them that their privacy and integrity will be respected and protected. I'm happy to report that the Commission's Reconciliation Committee, with the assistance of the Secretariat's Reconciliation Unit, facilitated a reconciliation event on July 1st, 2020, between several witnesses, both victims and the perpetrators, who have appeared before the Commission. The event underscores the TRRC's commitment to not only discover the human rights violations that happened here during our mandate period, but also to the promotion of reconciliation in our country. We thank all who participated in that reconciliation event, and I hope that they have found a measure of peace and closure from the exercise. Finally, as we begin another session of public hearings, we seek the public's continued support and understanding as we go through this difficult journey of truth-seeking with regard to human rights violations and abuses that occurred in our country from July 1994 to January 2017. Thank you all for your kind attention. Council, are we ready with the witness this morning? Please proceed if we are.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman, commissioners, and members of the audience. We are ready to proceed with the next witness. May I ask that the usher brings in the witness, please. Welcome back, Mr. Coley. I would, not yet. I would suggest that you take the oath again, since it's been a while since you last appeared. So let's freshen the oath.
I, David Coley.
I, David Coley,
Do swear that.
do swear that
I'll speak the truth.
I speak the truth,
The whole truth.
the whole truth,
And nothing but the truth.
but nothing but the truth.
And nothing but the truth.
But nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
Help me, God.
You may be seated, please. Mr. Coley,
Yes, sir.
the last time you appeared before the commission, we covered a number of topics.
Yes.
But during that testimony, a lot of the issues we discussed were just all over the place. I would suggest that today, both you and I should exercise the greatest discipline, and you would be required to answer questions more directly and give precise answers. You understand?
Yes.
We have had a conversation just before you came in about the language in which you should testify. Do you still want to continue your testimony in English, or would you ask for an interpreter and then you speak in Jola? I would prefer that you speak in Jola. That way there won't be any mistake, or there won't be any reason to suggest that you misunderstood the questions. Tell us what you prefer. It is your call, it is your choice.
I prefer to go in Jola because my relatives want to know actually what I'm talking about.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. We would make arrangements for changes in the interpretation room such that we would have the right personnel in place to do the interpretation that is needed.
Council, you may proceed accordingly. I believe interpreters are making some changes.
Yes, indeed, they are.
Splendid.
Are we good to go?
Bravo.
Mr. Coley, I have just been advised to remind you to allow for 3 seconds between your speech and that of the interpreter, so that your speeches would not overlap. You understand?
Can I interpret?
Yes, please.
Nani asedo na mama puma ba wole ni ko pom mo ala tu auto maka sanken awbe ka sanken olibe ka sanken babe o pobe ka yentini ban pala sanken nyaaw sen jafur asen jafur ma fola balaw jaabi ko bosi kun si ministre dantan si feji sax balaw jaabe pour bu ala to ngon nu jamora man kasanke na ko ngol ko jaw jak nu janjam.
Yes, I understand. Thank you very much. I want us to revisit a number of the topics that we had previously dealt with.
Na ne mam pour bulanyu senka nga comme topic sanu man mi soji son la kami kala ka kanu ka wuju nya folo mulanyu la nga mu senka nga mu juka bonata ka continue akeno.
Okay. So that we can have a very good conclusion as to what are your views or what is your position on some of them.
Pour mujuka au emangioli au bunu safmeno ku yu bunu atum na endo noto menenalti yo pour mbungol nu bajawa nu mangameno.
Mr. Coley, let's go back to the issue of the bad food that is served at Mile 2 prison, or that used to be served at Mile 2 prison.
Nanenya au Mr. Coley nyaulanya be sinanga sanku sene mi prisoners bang tanku sofi mi kukul sinanga samansi jakotumeno ulanya musanke na kuweleti yo follow.
You testified that when you were detained at Mile 2 prison, you tasted the food and the food was good.
None awarege dere none nan kusof mi kukul deru Mile 2 prison. None sinanga sangol ko me senelu deru mangiri aw no jaken jakenso bar awde manjoli sinanga sakliya siji jak. David nu janjam.
Yen janjam.
That is what you testified. That is what you said, correct?
Wonu rek mitate nanu semi sedi roli nan dofna kanan lakami dire.
Yes. I am not specifically, or I was not specifically, referring to the food you were served as a detainee.
Ani ale borere kom aw sinangas nang sanku semi nang ku sofi mi de kom aw sinangas fanfan sanku semi mi de ale bu kasanken sinangas akilias de.
I was referring to the food that you served to the prisoners while you were Director General of Prisons.
Aninya o mama mbaregi arego tumatiko aw nan ko sofi mi de so na la ko me kengi nakana la kami dire bare aw nan la ko me buraka bi Director General sinanga san la ko me sene bu kana kanu manyi ko man ko kuli ku sofi do dire prisoner sinam buno de sene mankuri.
Was that food good?
Man sinanga sakila sinanga jake wala sinanga jakutu so nan ne kengi.
Sina la sos continue di kusido Mile 2 ni ni la korom so su continue ni purom so su continue.
When I was still the director at Mile 2, that was the type of food that was served on everybody. Even when I was an inmate, that was the type of food served on me.
We are not talking about type of food. We are talking about the quality of the food that was served. You may be served benachin here and benachin there, but the two benachins may be very different in taste and quality.
Comme sinanga su sanan la comme sanan kula comme safe yolen aw nan ko kulimi di sinanga sanan la comme esene bokana kammi tem enda di kanyana kole diru prisoner are ko mante ko comme si fa yakile nane bare busi jakor meno comme bindi kine ko ne yanko semi aw di bindi kine aw yan aw mere sene ko prisoner busi fange man si jakore.
No depend on a for a few prisoner in Mile 2 the menu.
The food that
we used to... Mr. Coley, if you speak a lot without allowing the interpreter to interpret, he will get lost.
But I think he questioned me and I'm answering in Yola.
Wana mang mu purumbu manane tak musanke back urek fokon
okay
purumba ma interpreter po bam tak ma jim sake ma bangol na rek exactly wan urek mi.
Okay. Good. As per the food that is served at Mile 2, we go by a menu.
Now continue. I want to yentene nya.
We have food guideline from the government.
We have guidelines from the government.
That is the menu. Nana.
That is the menu from Nana.
So we go
We go by what we are advised to do.
By in writing.
The advice is always in writing.
What I am saying is that the food that you served was very poor in quality.
And when I'm setting me moy, sinang sanau sene bokana kanuma me kanya na kole kom sinang sakila si jakut si budget wa fo no ma muria manuma mi bobdu de sinanga so man yo anari japan nafa eni lola de jueola
wonen derege bejat ulu letungonu sen sinans sinasama menu erewtumo.
This is what I have been saying. We would not give or serve food as per what the menu has not indicated. We serve as per the menu.
Does the menu indicate the quality?
Nya menu yangu nya ne yise isen kumbi sinanga buso to me famansi sume masi famansi jake medeni latano.
Well, ku president ko silorem.
Well, the prisoners cook for themselves.
Pour le fait sileta seko de sileta ni namut.
Food prepared by a lady and that prepared by a man are always different.
That's so?
And more enomeno.
Yes, because I mean, ani aseko parangona kando mansum.
Yes, because when a lady cooks, she may cook and give you a good diet.
Depend on the ration.
Depending on what you have been given, that is the ration.
And what were you giving? Was it good food or was it bad food?
Nya urang ko seno mi nga mangisi wa fan man panangol ngisi was sinan sa jake mante pangan man le jak sinan le jak yo ko seno.
Wa gomen ku seno proof fek president. Le to ngon yo ngisi wa kenu benendo.
We cannot add on to what government has given you for the food that should be served to the prisoners. We only go by what they give us.
We have received evidence that when Mrs. Klu was Director General, she improved the quality of the food drastically.
And Mrs. Kulu na lako mi Director General na no ona kata na ha sen sinanga sanumanyi sinanga sajaka sanumanyi mi panafa kana kam di kanyana kola watakilia.
Is that true? The food quality was good?
Ante malegen o na lako mi burakabu na lako mi Director General sinanga sola sana sene mi si jak.
One regem the same thing. Menu.
I have been saying the same thing. I do not have the money to add anything to the menu. It is the role of the government to give us what we will give to the prisoners for their food. If you ask at any point for the government to add anything to the diet,
or a vendor a supply already proofread kajom,
or you ask the vendor to add as to what he would supply,
kajom bachamo bijat,
then when the invoices are brought up,
the government no include wakana supply already they don't nekudi in the nana menu.
The government may ask, why do you ask the vendor to supply a surplus when that was not in the menu? And they may say, we would not pay. That is the government.
Extract out menu.
They may extract the surplus that you added on the menu and say this was not part of it.
Mr. Coley, what do you understand menu to mean?
Ane aunya kom auman bu fahame woli bu wanu fahame di menu pour mambi o amanji awanu fahame.
Menu anana onkusene mu supply.
It is what is given to you as supply.
Non je be on ma asen and on ba copy at the finance during the tender board.
Also, the finance will have a copy, and this will be given to him during the tender.
Are you referring to a list of ingredients, or are you referring to a list of types of food to be prepared? Which are you referring to?
Muria manku kuname manku sidi sinangas wono me rege mante sinangas façon e wanko to me sidi comme nam funaka no ko ne ja bendikin kajam ta ende domoda mono ni rege ba rego ma man fang awanu fahame
timetable diet.
We have a timetable for the diet.
Mr. Coley, it has started to be difficult very early on. Could you listen carefully to the questions? Listen to the English version and listen to the interpretation. That way you know exactly what I am talking about. What are you referring to as menu? Is it the list of ingredients that you need, say, to cook domoda? Or are you referring to the different types of food that must be served, like pap, domoda, rice with stew? Which of those two do you understand menu to mean?
Muria mankuna moreme kom onja bisi ende domoda wanu solam do domoda ri wa not menape mon si domoda yo aw wonke min menu mante funaka wangi sile mi kom nan domoda jat kajom benekin kajum ode wo yo aw mbe wonke domoda ende menu bang nanu nyawisi no pour mama man aw ka fama ko le bunu faham meno wonko ne menu
kanyani domoda ko be si jat.
Menu would be like when it is domoda that would be cooked today.
The supplier brings all these condiments.
The supplier would bring all the condiments
for the domoda.
For the domoda.
Okay. I don't know how to respond to that, but perhaps maybe your understanding of menu is different. But now let's talk about this. Let's talk about the quality of the food and not the type of the food.
And
the evidence before the commission is that the food that was served by Mrs. Clue as Director General was of a much better quality than the food that David Coley served when he was a Director General. What do you say to that?
Sinanga san ku safe mi ku prisoner watati Clue nana ko mi Director General so si famansi jake so famansi na fe ni latano arija sinanga sakilia di aw nana ko mi Director General sinanga sana senemi ku prisoner nya awano baje be ka jabe di forma fe.
Okay, we baje be ka jabe.
My answer to that assertion is
prison.
At the prisons.
It's a springboard of crime.
It's a springboard
of crime coming in.
Springboard
the population that I'm handling, the population here and the second is far different.
The population I had, that were the prison inmates when I was director, and the ones that the lady has when she was director are quite different.
And how? How were they different?
In the admission of prisoners coming in.
They were different.
Sorry, I went back to English.
Okay.
Okay, but
prisoners. No, let me. For a prisoner, depend the number of prisoners can receive a day.
The food that is served on prisoners also has a toll on the number of prisoners that are received in a day.
Okay, but let's take it step by step. Would you agree that the quality of the food that Mrs. Cruz served while she was Director General was good quality? Would you agree that?
ngara yako yekun po mang mate ko aw Mrs. Kulu na la comme director general sina sana safe mi ku prisoner kola so si faman si jake aw si sana safe mi ku prisoner kola kambi kanyana kola
Clues na la patom.
When Cruz was director,
I was under detention.
I was under detention.
And sina sinye area.
And the type of food that was served on me
The same sinye la patom po usile meno.
Was the same food as when I was director.
I am not talking about the type of food.
Na la leborege façon sina sanu manyi mi comme na bende kine wate kulu o po bende kine na sile si o po bende kine sila rekoto mode dane f sina ngas pour manji fama si jake comme sile si baj wana wasi warem si baj tu yona moy rege.
I was talking about the quality of the food.
Nane o kasanken ko ko suma ke sina ngas.
In fact, we received evidence that the quality of the food was so good that you could eat it.
Nane nu janjam tata sidi anu manyi mi sina ngas satis kulu watana lak mu rokap director general si sun sumante ka afa ngol ngol nuriso.
Nyeni riso.
Yes, I ate.
But the quality of the food was good, wasn't it?
Pares masuma mun siji jak mu jak e sina ngas ku senemi.
Sina san ku senam kanye foiri.
The food that was served on me, I must have to eat it.
Manti susum manti sumut awefri urut ya berid bowe.
You have to eat it. That's the only option you have. If you don't eat, where would you eat from?
Was the food good?
Na ne king man sina si sunsums san ko saf mi aw nan ko kulidomi.
Mora genya the same. Sina san ku sina de wana la kon detention. Si susum si sumut foiri. Irut ya in bere bowe.
The food that was served on me whilst on detention, whether the food was good or not, I must have to eat, because otherwise where would I eat from?
Mr. Coley, can you be disciplined and answer the question?
Na tenenya.
Como regenya, do no mona explain.
Akengi ja na kona mam menon akengi ja frimaf nu jabi fo. Tak ma kengi apo nu neno neke awre neno jak mana kengi nu kengi pour mbungol ni kariya mu bana.
Was the food you were served with good?
Nane man tesina san ku saf mi aw nan ku kulidomi siji jak.
Siji jak parce wa softom.
The food was good because I came out and nothing had happened to me.
So because you did not die, or you did not fall sick, so the food was good.
Nane kom aw usumutu.
Yes, that is what I would say.
O keto do pop yo yisini se mate ko sina san ko senemi si jak man si sunsu.
But during your time, when you were outside being Director General, the food you served was bad, and as a result of which many people died.
Awoto aw nanu lako mi brokabu nan Director General aw nanu bi mo ngare e junko takiria aw sina san lako me seneyoli do ka kambi di kanyana ko dan kukuli aw sina san lako me senoni so si jakut si sumut yo fan kankam mante kankam be ngena ku ket do ri kasoe malegen.
A prisoner in the prisons, you don't talk.
Well, for prisoners to die in prisons, I found it there. That system is there.
Yes, but a lot of prisoners died out of the poor, as a result of the poor food they were served with during your time.
Mane prum song matiko ku prisoner ka mengo keket matik sinanga san komul free af nan san man si jakut be enda yoli balwe yoli e kame mon ko mengo ku ketu de kasoe ni wata yoli
ne mante frefu kama ku chet
For
o frefu kama ku sumut to nyiti ngoni man because
I cannot tell if for the cause of their death was as a result of the food, or their sicknesses were as a result of the food. Whosoever falls sick, we take you to the hospital. It is the doctor that can diagnose your sickness.
We will come back to all that. We've covered the issue of beriberi, and you said that beriberi was caused by the insect infestations or the bug infestation in the cells. That's what you testified about.
To nu mika mikuetio none sinanga so bukana kana kabajnya kasumda kan kone nya beri wakami manku baj kasumda ko none bakona barume mi di endai bawlap wakami manku baj kasumda kan kone beri nantane nya ala nu mika mikiyo bana.
But you know that when you said that was really false.
Nane bara fang nu man ko forma funa no dag fomi aw fang sete ma kantu furim fa bajoy.
Beriberi is not caused by bed bugs, it is caused by lack of nutrition in the food.
Sumuda kan konen beriberi kantu mate bawla bu ero mate bawla kam di bakona bu bare free fa jakuta fan kuriye mi banku kuku do man kula ke tinte kon e kam mi man ko sumuda ko sofi an konen beriberi.
You agree with that?
No sonson.
Maybe a doctor onaregum.
Maybe for what the doctor had said.
A doctor onaregum. We go by that. We want to
Maybe for what the doctor have said, if anybody falls sick and is taken to the hospital, the diagnosis that will come from the doctor is what we will go by.
Mr. Coley, please listen carefully to the question and you answer the question. The question is as follows. And listen carefully. You told us before that beriberi was caused by the insect or bug infestation in the cells. Di bakona manumani bu jupo do de kasoy e kame man kusum le ku bajo kan konem beri awrege fotate. But you know that statement is false. Nane bare wana man beke isini matako furima fana awrege nya momu nane beke isini matako aw fang no mani fo furima fo kantu furim fa baje. You know that the beriberi was caused by the lack of nutrition in the food. Aw fangi set matako kasum da kan beri kaskati beriberi wakami manku bajo de kasay mat kuesi na nga sa jakota sang komu free. Do you agree? Manku baj kasum da kan konem beriberi no mamba. Do you agree? Song man to songuto. Yeah, I agree.
Yes, I agree.
Maybe you understand my question.
Maybe I do not understand the question.
Do you now agree that beriberi is a result of the poor food nutrition?
Aninya tanenya man lako nyamo panumang matiko kasumda ke beriberi wa sabu me kasumda ke beriberi mi sinanga sajda ko ta sang buku kaso buku kanko kulimi ko riye mi diru e kame man ko baj beriberi
e wani ngoni re itate wemi.
Yes, what I can say here is that
min ina ni langue frumbo fi rego be nji kanta doctor.
I will still repeat what I have said. I am not a doctor.
But pingoni contribute a little bit in that. But
I can still say a little as to how the sickness,
that
the food that has been served or that was served on the prisoners,
sometimes it's not enough.
Sometimes it's not enough.
Mr. Coley, we are not here talking about the quantity of the food. We are talking about the quality of the food. And Mr. Coley, I have to warn you, you have to treat this commission of inquiry with respect. It's an offense to lie before this commission. It is an offense to lie under oath. Now you can no longer hide behind I don't understand the question. You are hearing the question both in English and in Jola. So please, I advise you in your own interest to listen to the questions and answer the questions that are asked instead of going around to answer whatever you want. Do you understand?
You understand?
Okay.
You understand?
All right.
Yes, I understood what you were talking about.
The beriberi was caused by the poor quality of the food and not by bugs infesting the cells. Do you agree?
Beriberi wakami mankusumira ka beriberi ko bajo mo enda sinanga sa jakuta sa senembe ko prisoner mankuri dan kom manko sofil ye kammi mankasumira ko bajo bar kant bawol wala ba kona bar rume mi wakami manko bajo kasumira kan konen beriberi nu janjam
en janjam.
Yes, I heard you.
I did not ask whether you heard. The question is, do you agree that that is true?
Yes, I heard you. What I can say here is I am hearing it for the first time that it's because of the food that causes beriberi.
Are you serious?
Like I said, I'm not a doctor.
Fine.
When the food is good, it's okay. If it is not good too, it is not okay.
Mr. Coley, and I will have to give you this warning again. It is a criminal offense to lie before this commission.
Criminal offense.
And at this rate, you are getting close. Are you honestly telling the commission that this is the first time you heard about beriberi?
That is what you've asked, and that is what I've answered.
Hold a second.
Because you allege it is the food that caused the sickness.
I don't know, Mr. Chair. My questions are being interpreted properly to the witness. He seems to be answering questions that are different from what I am asking. I have said it in the English language. The witness understands some English. He had it. Been interpreted in Jola. I believe that he had a question. But what he is answering seems to be a little off from what I am asking. It is one of two things. Either the interpretation is not correct, which I doubt, or the witness is deliberately answering whatever he wants instead of answering the questions. And if it is that the witness is just deliberately answering whatever he wants and not answering my questions, I think he is committing an offense. Because under the law of the commission, it is an offense to refuse or to fail to answer questions asked by the commission. Do you understand that, Mr. Coley?
Fure fana fan ko nya bere bere fofo kam sumto ko nye kanta doto pi mo pi regi de.
What you've said here is still what I'm... Okay. Okay, Jao.
Banjat ni mirege ole number of prisoners kabilem there be prison. Parce que tout frère fokono. Our base is a cheap sinase, let's say 500 kumoro di kaswe. Jombi and I sumanya sinama kujetum and the quantity yet and sile. You have a number of prisoners. And the police kujetum and for fokuri. Le kono roba chara be di folende.
Yes. The questions you've been asking are the same answers I've been giving you. I cannot tell what causes beriberi. That the food caused beriberi, I'm hearing it here. But then we only serve food as per what is available. Sometimes we'll cater for 500, and all of a sudden the police will bring some prisoners, and they have to be catered also.
Okay, let's get it clearly. You are telling us that it is for the first time you are hearing that beriberi was caused by the bad food. Is this your testimony?
Nani kom mami man set moy aw ay regular dire commission mate o kami follow ay jame mate ko sina sang beriberi kasum kati beriberi kan ko kami man ko bajo yemi ende sina sa jakota sang kuriyemi sanu man yisi sumu to kami man kasum ko bajo aw kiti nge jam dire di commission e follow
beriberi baje ber han sindi
beriberi even in our homes we have beriberi.
Mr. Chair,
no.
Can you make the witness answer the question? Is he hearing that beriberi was caused by bad food for the first time in this commission? Is that your testimony?
Nani mante uyu kami ke sede oli dire commissioner au kitinge jam ko mu man commissioner jam matiko au kitinge uyu kami follow yoli e jame matiko beriberi kasumle ke beriberi sina sa jakuta so sumuta san ko prisoner ko set ko riyami so kami man kasumle ko bajo au kiting uyu kami follow yoli e jame dire commissioner umusuto jam tike
de ko ciengam.
This is where I was asked.
This
is why I will respond as per what I know.
Mr. Coley, okay, I'll do it in the simplest of ways. When was the first time in your life you heard that beriberi was caused by bad food?
Aw ne kam follow yoli ay jame matiko beriberi kasumuta kati beriberi sina sa jakuta sang anar yemi sa sumto so kammi man kasumuta ko sofo an ko dem beriberi ne kammi aw follow yoli jame yeto
I used to hear about it outside.
Why did you tell the commission that you are hearing that beriberi was caused by bad food for the first time in this commission? Why did you have to tell us that?
Nya wakane au number rege commission mateko uy kami follow yoli ay jame from mafudire commission mateko very very sina sa jakuta sam kana kuriye mi so kami anona ha baj kasum dakan ko ne very very
ni ma cienga men ni bob tengi ni jame jam bara ana arakto madima ni ma mi gi cienga yanje mom.
Just like the question you have been asking. I used to hear it from outside, but there nobody asked me. I am only asked here.
Okay. So you have been hearing in the past that beriberi is caused by bad food, correct?
Nane utokama. Aunu jame jam no matiko beriberi sina sa jakutasu so se kanema ana ha abaj beriberi.
Ni jame jam mo?
Yes, I used to hear that.
Did you hear that there was beriberi in the prison while you were Director General?
Nya nan lako mi Director General di prison. Nu janjam po matiko beriberi kasumre ke beriberi ko do prison.
Yes?
Yes, I do.
Good. And how frequently did you used to hear that there was beriberi in the prison?
Nya bunu jame meno comme ribore meno di rumate ko di prison e beriberi yoido kasumde ke beriberi ko kudo.
Hani ni joni service
Even when I joined into the services,
the prison.
I found the disease called beriberi at the prisons.
And take care about it.
And my boys used to take care.
How would they take care of it?
They usually invite doctors to come in.
They invite the prison visiting committee.
Then they will also invite the prisons visiting committee.
And the prison council.
And the prisons council.
How stop the prison.
Then they will discuss as to how they will stop that disease in the prisons.
And what interventions would they make to prevent more beriberi in the prison?
They invite the doctors one day put a recommendation.
They invite doctors to come and see what is happening, and then they will put up a recommendation.
And what recommendations would they make in order to address the issue of the beriberi?
Yeah, recommendation semo ku kanemi sanuma nyim panku ku kacha mambe uju kam kasumde kuku buju kotme enyo.
You are in senior man.
That time I wasn't a senior man.
But did you get the meeting in the conference hall?
But I used to see them held meetings at the conference hall.
I could discuss about how they can take care of the health.
And they discuss as to how they will take care of the health.
For how many years did you serve as Director General of Prisons?
Yeah, I was sono butumbo no kane broka bankone mi Director General of Prisons.
Last time.
Like I said the last time.
In the arrest, move me out, bring other people, move me out.
They will arrest, move me out, bring in another people, some people, then bring me back again.
When did you first become Director General?
Emitiye no mundu mo kan olako Director General.
2003.
It was in 2003.
When were you finally removed?
Ya ne ku bil me ku preni freng di Borokabati prison. Emitiye mba.
You think you cannot remember because
I cannot remember.
Because
but I know I was arrested, moved out. I
know I was arrested, reinstated, dismissed, reinstated, investigated, and reinstated for so many times. That I know.
When was the last time you wore the uniform of prisons as Director General?
Nane, ne ku yole ni kayone kalabanga di Borokabati prison. Eno manyi metu muso kano sin enfangati prison koteke nema emitiema.
2016.
This was in 2016.
So for a period of 13 years, excluding the periods wherein you were arrested and detained or investigated, for the greater part of 13 or 14 years, you were Director General of Prisons, correct?
Nane oto pano pankomune na ma nan pankane simisono kunyendi si feji upurenja simita sasa nwanyi miko ko purendi kulankulangi ni purenja na rani bare jamma ya menge di tuto simisono kunyendi si feji au mi Director General of Prison kodi.
Yes.
Yes, that is true.
And before that period, before 2003, you occupied senior positions in the prison service, correct?
Bampo bala 2003 au palasi ya numa nyime pope kala kala yon lako me Borokabunno bala abering miti en kuregam 2003.
Yes, I'm the commanding in manifano do.
Yes.
Would you agree that for at least 7 years before 2003, let's say 5 years, from say 1998 onwards, you were a senior officer at the prison service, correct?
Nani komunyaune na mamfam manjake simiti futok au a senior officer the prison service.
Yes.
Napjado se balauring at 2003 simiti futok au nukankana ni fan prison office.
Yes.
Yes, that is true.
What was your rank in 1998?
Ya wakami makameoli 1998.
I was a commissioner.
I was a commissioner of prisons.
Prisons.
Who was the head of the prison service?
Yeah, I am manifano the prison service.
At that time?
What I clear.
Mante bala inje mante achiana lakotom.
Nanula komi commissioner. I am manifano oli.
Inje lakotom manifano oli.
I was the most senior at the time.
So you did not only became head of the, you did not only become the head of the prisons in 2003. In fact, by 1998, you are the head of the prison service.
And what au purumbuka ni fanati prison yo kantu 2003. Na ni kabiri 1998 watu kama ni fanati prison. Kama wala komi commissioner ye wata kile bana manifana au rungu mido. Watu kabiri 2008 tonge.
No.
1998 tonge.
And then as commissioner.
1998, I wasn't a commissioner of prisons.
What rank were you in 1998?
Yeah, wakami makamoli 1998.
I was promoted to inspector 2090.
What is 2090?
Sorry. 1990.
Okay.
No need to promote me from SI, we call it PO to SPO.
I was promoted in 1990 from SI, we call it PO at the prisons, to SPO.
What was your rank in 1994?
Yeah, makame yenu baje 1994.
1994, I was a chief officer.
1994, I was a chief officer.
And who was the head of the prison service at the time?
Yeah, what I kill na ola komi chief officer. I am manifanolu do the prisons.
We had two commissioners that I was working before. Kinaka Johnson.
I worked with two commissioners before. One is the late Johnson.
Moses L. Johnson.
Moses L. Johnson.
And who else?
And I locked him for 3 months.
He served for 3 months. He was removed.
Lamin Sisse, I think something Lamin Sisse.
Then he was replaced by Lamin Sisse, who was transferred from the police.
To man the prison.
To man the prisons.
I was by then a chief officer.
Then I was a chief officer.
And when did you become the person responsible for manning the prisons?
Nya au no nenu ngame palace no manyimi yodum kamara ke ku e prison wati yema imiti yema.
No,
no nya 2003.
Like I said, it was in 2003.
Acting.
Then I was acting
as commissioner.
I was acting as commissioner of prisons.
So you became, okay, what was your rank in the year 2000?
Yeah, imite 2000. Wa kami makame yoli.
2000. I was a chief officer.
In the year 2000, I was a chief officer.
And by 2003, you were?
I was acting as commissioner.
As commissioner. And in those 3 years, you became the most senior officer at the prison.
Yes, chief officer.
Okay. So what
yes,
I now want to know, in the period of the 16 years, or rather 13 years between 2003 and 2016, did you receive any recommendation to deal with the beriberi?
Last time,
Yes, I said it here the last time I came.
Inform my ministry.
That I have informed the ministry, my line ministry.
And the team came in, a medical team and other senior officers.
And also a team came in
areas.
to the prisons with other senior officers from different areas. And they conducted an inspection of the prisons.
Back to the table.
And when they returned,
overcrowded.
That the prisons were overcrowded.
They change sleeping facilities.
That they would make sure to do changes on the sleeping facilities to improve. Because some of the inmates would be like under the sleeping facility.
Yes. So they came to for change everything. More concrete
then they recommended to change everything, including the beds. That is to build on some concrete beds and bring on some bed nets.
Mr. Coley, we are not talking about beds, accommodations, sleeping conditions. We are talking about the food.
Nane, Mr. Coley, au panurinya mo merege ekue uchacho babu uri ngurtabo kuesi nangas nomba kasankenak.
What recommendations did you receive about the food? What recommendations did you receive about beriberi?
Buku kabinya kanun kabinya beja ko jikera diru kole ayando mi diru prisoner ya mari yeku seni be katikena kasumuta kati beriberi kanu manyi mi furia fa jakutaf fu kame mam kasumuta ko kubajo yo nande kenyi
mon regenya me ko baje ku meet with the minister.
Like I said, they went and had a meeting with the minister.
Put up a recommendation.
And they put up a recommendation.
Would it be fair to say that you did not know what the recommendations were?
Boko fuyamara fanko semi pour mi jittiken ko sumude kati beri beri kando mi prisoner aw manju to yamara kilia pour panumang mu rek mo
akay ni mani.
Yes, I know it.
Mattress, these sankas.
Because they were the same people that gave us something to do the concretes for the bed and the mattresses and then the bed nets.
Okay, forget about the beds. Just focus on food and beriberi. What were the recommendations?
The minister not partake of the finance so that could supplement and free of.
The minister says he will take it up with the finance ministry so that they will supplement the food that is being supplied to the prisons.
Was the food supplemented? Did they act on the recommendation?
Yeah, because who adjust in the for the prisoner.
Yes, they did some adjustments to the food that was supplied to the prisoners.
But adjustment is not can't
but the adjustments weren't as we expected them to be.
Now you are coming. Okay, and listen carefully. Listen carefully. You said the adjustments were not enough. Is that your testimony?
Yes.
Yes, I said so.
So by saying that the adjustments were not enough, are you implying that even with the adjustments, the food quality was still bad?
I have said it clearly that the prisoners do the cookings for themselves.
But what time?
And there was a time The minister suggested that they should bring some female women to come and do the cooking.
Why don't you just focus on answering the questions instead of just going all over the place to deal with other issues that you are not asked?
David, nane, como loko merege mone framena au furingu tu manjima meno. Nyana no continue to takmuri baba nyawati baba nguru kusek mama framena fanom mi furingu tu. Fokankan sinanga hani beja singon si jak ma ware mi jak eno. Explain mo rek mo mon kana ku faham.
Just answer the question you are asked.
And hani beja to anko kengi mu jabi wo keb mu reto tan kanko kengi.
Ku benen supplement in a food of prisoner.
I have said they've added something to the food that was given to the prisoners, that is the supply.
But you said that was not enough.
Barnone furamena fakilia fan ko ngala supplement rekilia. Eringut.
Yes, I said so, but the reason why I said it.
Proceed.
Like I said before.
Prisoners come more the night for the following day.
We cater for the prisoners that spend the night in the prisons. And that's the number we will submit to the stores.
There are officers responsible for that.
And there are officers responsible for that.
Well, now, could you know the cooking center?
When they will bring the food to the cooking center,
within an hour or 2 hours,
within an hour or so,
you have mass arrests brought in.
Sometimes you will receive people like mass arrest has been conducted and a lot of people are brought in. And you cannot leave them up till the following day to serve them with food.
So for gumbul,
then you will have to reduce or take some from each one's diet for the others to be given.
You are talking about quantity.
Nani hanibejat manafaham meno au sinangas emengeti sinangas nomba kasankenare kutumode.
We are talking about the quality of the food.
Nani sinangas suma etiko komusi sinangas nukando ure nula mukando ure man sinangas sum disi jak mambi anare jana manyamat ko anare sinang yo namba kasankenak.
Tell us, Mr. Coley, in all sincerity, you want to sit here and tell the whole country that the food that was served at Mile 2 was good food?
Nani nya au Mr. Coley mantuma mbere gol tata awbekala ko tata tanwa manji duniya tu yo mbaka jante na Coley yo mbaka jikere motiko sina sankola ko mesene ku prisoner kanu manyi ko dum ko kuli sina nga sakilia su si jak
nya sina si susum si sumut si titi si jupo now,
what is here is when the food, either the food is nice, good or not good, whether the food is many or not, that is plenty food had been served, what can I do when the government give me a prescribed amount of food that I would serve to the prisoners?
David Coley, answer the question. Was the food good or was the food bad? Answer the question.
Nani David, urek furi fokon jabi. Mante sinanga san ku sene mi ku prisoner kamiri kanyana Coley. Sinanga sa jake mante sinanga si jakut. Urek furi fokon rek mankana ku jamonu jabi mi.
Sinas mi rek mi lenyu back mi sankem.
I will still go back to what I've said.
Mr. Coley, no, we wouldn't allow you to go back to what you said. Answer the question. Was the food good or was the food bad? You have this option to say a yes or a no. Let us know whether the food was good or was it bad. Stop dilly-dallying.
Ujabi free fokon mante fu sinanga sa la ko me sa fe deri wata yoli on la ko me kan director general sinanga si sujak si sunsum mante sinanga si jakut rek fokon.
That was what I wanted to say, and you said I should not say it.
Well, this is what I've been trying to get you to say for the last 1 hour. Was the food good or was the food bad?
Since you have asked your question, allow me to also talk and give my response.
Mr. Coley, you've been talking for the last hour without answering the question whether the food was good or bad. Tell us, what was the quality of the food, good or bad?
Naseni se wate puma mbujabi wana king mreku jabi fakon bari tak mulako kango mora ko momo abenga wata tu sinanga san lako mesene awdu wata yoli awde juke yoli de manje yoli sinanga sa jake man sinanga sa jakut rek furin fakon
bon mo parambe ka sanken jinan a.
That was what I wanted to say and you said no.
Ya ko mi sanken
are gutu sanken de nano jabi mante mante hani
ka jabi ko fo sanken mu jabi.
If I want to give an answer, I must give an explanation.
What's sanken?
Nyeme, wana chenge muonem. Sinange sanku senen kuprisinan. Yalo ngolong kusi nyankadang. Au kusili ya nyankadang kunen. Au panungon nujuk nyankadang e baaj bajangatab e baaj banini to e baaj kunegak. Ngeni mangombe furi. Di nyankadang manje nyankadang ye tumpue. Kuseni ya sigabares. Pour me usu sumi usu komiri usu zoom komi kaso so yona be chenga are go sinas ka juba koliso wone mante kanko ma unyen bangolen kuri wala an okona ngole mari ka sumo ke sinas na chenga sina wan si baj banini to si ba jangata si baj wanusan di ko si jabe na kine uye e baj jimbo e baj jimbo di uyu bu e baj eno wona be chenga sinas kila sanku silen prisons may ko sen ko prisona may kuri si baj wang sinasan manje awdu nya pour yas ndella si baj wobang
di wata yoli aw na lako kane director general
yeme ila ko director general
sinanga sanku senemi wata yakile ko prisoner sinanga sa sumi comme mana umare ke nyamome si baji wan soren si baji tu
mo rega sina si sumut
si sum
yes exactly. Now I am saying the food is not good, it's not a good food.
My God.
Thank you. Council, maybe at this point we can take our 30-minute break. I want to have a conference call with you, and the deputy is going to join me on that one, with the witness. We need to talk about these procedural things. Taking the commission around in circles is not going to stop us from pursuing the mandate that we've been given. Truth-seeking will find that out. But if we can take a 30-minute break, we meet in the witness room with the witness and just discuss some procedural matters.
Much obliged, Mr. Chair.
Nane nyala beja break follow anu bajale mi bare hani beja mi aw ko be wonki manji jokor di ko commissioner pour mi jokor manji ngone jikacha bu etme buno to metiba ko enda sidi yawe nana mangoto man hina ko ngomor kanto mi broka boli enyes malegenam mi ko kambo tarike no manji pane kan tarike tilinge talike sete nya onja ka sankena ko onja ka jabe ko tiling mu rek frima fu nyakon batak mu ngomor rek yo kanto mambo ko la ko tate junko tawede